Today we will have a look at BatchMan nets. BatchMan nets resemble processes in the BatchMan that are executed as a whole. So first of all, we start as always with the BatchMan Explorer, J5HEN. Here we choose master data and the net maintenance. To create a new net, we enter the name. And I want to do a fax OCR process today. So I create the process, I save the data set, and now I get the option to add objects to my network or my net. And I can use the list representation or the graphical presentation. Today we will cover graphical presentation. It's the most used representation. So as you can see here, we have our drawboard where we can add objects by selecting add a job list, even create a new job inside here, add other nets, so nets can be nested, add nest lists, create nets, and even connectors, which will be covered in another tutorial. So what I will do now, I will add jobs from a job list. I select my jobs that contain the word fax. And now I select the ones that I want to use. I want to use the collecting, the cleaning, and the printing for now. And I accept it. As you can see, they are added to the board. And now we have to draw our process. Therefore, we use the line tool. The line tool is used here. These are basically the connections for the process that are executed. And there are three different types of lines that we will use. It's the black line, which means the process will always continue whether it's successful or not. Then we have the green line, which means it will only continue if the job before was successful. And the red line is executed if the job before was aborted. And then there's also the yellow line only to bring everything together and skip the jobs that were not executed. We will come to that later. For now, we will use the black line and we will draw a sequence. So from the beginning, we will go to fax collect. Then we will do the OCR with the fax cleaning. And then we will go to the printing process. And from the printing process, we will go to the end. And if you want to sort in between or now, you can always use this button, the node adjustment. It will also switch from vertical to horizontal. But for this view, vertical is better. And that's as easy as it is. So now we have a sequential process, which if we execute the net or put it into a repeating order, or we put it to our daily processing order, it will execute like this. And because it uses black lines, it will always continue and always execute. But if we want to have an alternative route, for example, now if we say the cleaning does not always succeed and maybe we have clearing cases, then we use other line types. So for example, now we can add another job that we want to use if the cleaning does not succeed. And we use this tool again. And now we choose the alarm and archive job. It is added to the board. I can put it here. And what I do now is I choose the red line, because if it's not aborted, I want to go there. And this line, printing, we only want to do if it succeeded. As you can see, you can change the color type if you double click a line. And now what we need is the yellow lines as an alternative execution, so the other ones get skipped. So we put this one in yellow and this one in yellow. And now we have an alternative route. And we can adjust it like this. And as easy as that, you have a process with an alternative execution. That's it for today. Thank you very much.